Welcome back to another episode of Miss and Mrs. Brightly with myself, Victoria, and my lovely mom.
Hi everyone, I'm Heike and we are both based in Dubai.
So today we thought we would talk about girl tips, skincare, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Because I actually recently have been receiving quite a few compliments on my skin. Let me knock on wood.
Yeah.
To not jinx it. But I always struggle with my skin from when I was a teenager. And I used to damage my skin a lot because I did not know anything about skincare, and I was
using random creams.
Random things and creams and products with alcohol in them and scrubs that like completely destroy my skin barrier. And so my skin wasn't getting any better. And now a lot of young girls, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, you can see them in Sephora buying products which have active ingredients, like even retinol.
Yeah.
That's completely destroying your skin. So I was completely destroying my skin. And then from there, I always struggled with breakouts, blackheads, oiliness, dryness, all of the above. Until I actually discovered silk.
Yes.
That was my first thing that
Exactly.
I found. Because I honestly just switched to a very simple skincare routine. I was using Neutrogena, the hydro gel, and that was it. Because I was like, I need to heal my skin again. And then silk is what I discovered because it's so good for your skin. It doesn't tear at your skin. It's antibacterial. It's hypoallergenic. It's anti-dust mites. It's all of the above. And that honestly really saved my skin.
But I think it's also, you know, at the beginning you think it's puberty. Because you get these pimples and then you think, oh, that's totally normal. But actually it wasn't. And for you, because you use so many different creams, it actually increased even the pimples, right?
And I made my skin more sensitive in itself. So I did not have the sensitive skin that I have now. Like remember I was using now recently products where I completely break out. I had 10,000 tiny pimples on my forehead, or I had a whole like almost like a burn, which was like, it was
like
really,
a rash,
like
really
a rash,
weird,
very weird. Or I could just completely break out from different creams I use, and I'm very sensitive to ingredients, very sensitive ingredients like perfume and alcohol. So I always have to be very careful.
But I think also you have changed a little bit your diet.
Also my diet.
I think you cut out sugar totally.
No, I still eat sugar.
Really?
Not totally, but a lot.
Reduced.
But what mainly changed my skin recently is a new skincare.
I know.
That's right now. I tried a new skincare.
So you can make advertisement even we're not getting paid for it.
It's called Nip and Fab.
Yes.
Right? Nip
and Fab, yeah.
Nip and Fab. And you saw it in a drugstore in Germany. And usually she goes to Germany and she sends a bunch of stuff and she brings a suitcase full of new things that I need. And I was using a different cream, but it wasn't the best. Like after a few months, it started breaking me out again and I was getting dry spots. So she sent me a picture of that one and she brought me a cream and a serum. And that has completely like changed my skin. And it's been what, 2 or 3 months? 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months now, and everyone is just saying like, wow, your skin looks so nice.
So surprising, because now recently, whenever we meet people who know Victoria very well, they're like, what did you do with your skin? It looks so nice. Yeah, it's really, well, I have nice skin too. but for me,
don't do what she's been doing.
No, it's true. I've been totally opposite to Victoria. For years, I didn't take care of my skin. I never put any special creams on it.
You don't remove your makeup properly before going to sleep.
Still happening, I have to admit, hands up. But then I do a lot from inside. So I take my collagen, and that's really a routine. And I also feel much better. And I see also that my face is becoming better. And I have my ginger, turmeric, lemon, collagen shots, which I do myself at home. And so I take it from inside out, and that helps with my skin routine. Yeah. But then you have other tips as well you wanted to share today.
Other tips, hair care I wanted to also share.
Yeah.
I just switched to a new shampoo and conditioner and oil, which Andrea recommended.
Yeah. One of our friends,
which
Andrea.
Actually I'm really liking. I feel like I have less frizz in my hair, even though I already have less frizz because of silk. but I feel like I have even less frizz, and the oiling, I think, is really good for my hair and also for my scalp. So I usually, remember, my hair is usually oily after 2 days.
Yes.
Now it's lasting much longer.
But what do you do? Explain it. I
No,
really
it's
don't know.
just-
I saw you have the silk turban on
Yeah.
some nights, but how often do you do the oil?
So I did the oil now 2 or 3 times.
Okay, and you.
So I do it whenever, because I usually like to wash my hair in the mornings.
Yeah.
So in the evenings, I can see, like, do I have to wash my hair tomorrow morning? If yes, I'll put the oil, massage it into my scalp for 5 minutes, put it into my ends, wrap it up, and put it in a turban, and then sleep in it. Mm-hmm. I've
You
been
don't lose
ripping
the-
off the turban every night.
You do?
Yeah. So, but my pillowcase is silk, so the oil isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I've been taking it off. I think because I take off my sleep mask sometimes, so then I just take the turban with it. But yeah, so I sleep in that, and in the mornings I wash my hair. Normally with like 1-time shampoo, which is also usually when I oil my hair at night, I have to double rinse it to get out the oil.
And now
but the
not?
shampoo, I just rinse it once and it's out.
But it shows you really. It has like a silky kind of sheen, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you straighten it today? Nice. It looks very nice. Very straight.
And
yeah.
it's very natural. It has like even like seeds in it and stuff. Like
actual seeds. You can
it
feel
has something in it.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So yeah, it's very
So what is the
interesting.
brand?
I don't know.
Okay.
It looks like oil you would use in your kitchen. Remember?
Yeah,
I
you
showed
showed
it to you,
me.
and I was like, wouldn't you put this in your food if like I left this here?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a new thing.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but silk also helped my hair a lot with the frizz, with breakage. And then also what helps my hair a lot with not getting as oily as quickly, which I've told you a few times, but I don't know if you do it, is I flip my head upside down when I blow dry my hair on hot. I blow dry it hot. And then I put it on cold for like 2 minutes until I feel that my head isn't hot anymore, and like in between it feels cold. And then I flip my head back over, because then I have more volume, because my hair likes to sit quite flat on my head. I have more volume and it gets oily less quickly. So that's what I have, another tip.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. But I think also because you wrap it up in silk and because you sleep on silk, it suits really your face as well as your hair, right?
And you cut it every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah,
The ends,
not
a little
too often,
trim.
yeah. And I see it, if I compare it to other people's hair, your hair is really, really nice. And mine too.
Yeah, yours
so-
is also trimmed by very
you.
famous.
That's the funny part with us, If people, like, sometimes I'm asked, so what is your secret, what nobody knows? And I said, one of our secrets is we don't go to the hairdresser. We really cut the hair each other. So when I was younger, my mom cut my hair. And then when Victoria was born, I cut the hair of Victoria and Lucas. And then when she was old enough, I asked her to cut my hair. So I think since she's 14, because all our hair, it's natural. There's no dye, nothing. It's just like natural color. And we just, because it's so straight, it's very easy. So she's brushing it down, and then we bought like 3 special hair scissors. Would you say like this? Yeah.
Hair cutting scissors.
Yeah, hair cutting scissors. And then she cuts my hair, I cut her hair. And so that's one of our secrets, that we don't go to the hairdresser. And we don't dye the hair either, so we just very, very natural.
Yeah.
So
Another tip is actually about my period.
yeah,
Because when I first started my period, you told me to use tampons. As soon as I started, you were like, here you go. This is a tampon. This is how you use it. And I did not enjoy it. So I did pads for maybe
a long time.
not that long.
No, I think at least a year or so. It took quite a while until you used tampons.
But then I was doing like horse riding and football and so many sports, and our school uniform was like this light beige where if you leaked even a little bit, you would see it straight away. So then I went to tampons, and it's so much better. Like I was like, I could do anything, like all my sport, my horse riding, my football. I wouldn't feel the leaking. It lasted much longer. But then I now discovered a Diva cup. And
Explain it. Because I didn't know. I have to be honest, I didn't know what it is.
I've heard of Diva cups like before, but I was always like that's weird. Like I didn't really make sense to me. But it's a little cup, or there's
Silicone
also
cup, right?
bowls. Yeah, it's a silicone cup, but there's also balls, which you put into your vagina, and it has a little thing that you can pull on to make it come out again. So you push it in, and it suctions kind of into your vagina, and then it collects the blood.
And it's not leaking?
It doesn't leak. And then when you pull it out, like the blood comes out. So it's actually quite interesting to see how much you actually bleed as a woman. And then you can just rinse it wherever you are. And then you put it back in. And it's, first of all, more environmentally friendly. Second of all, there was a recent study of how many heavy metals and chemicals and things like that are actually in tampons. It's not a study where it says that it actually leaches into you as a female, but these chemicals were found in a tampon.
Yes.
And if you have a tampon in, which I usually have is 6 to 8 hours, you can't tell me nothing of that is leaching into my system and maybe messing up my reproductive system and my hormones and whatever. So a Diva cup has no toxic anything. It's silicone. You can use one for up to 10 years.
Wow. So it's commercially even very, very interesting, because
so
you don't need to, and you do something for the environment.
Yeah, you buy one and that's all you need, you know? So I think it's great. I've been loving them. I think at the beginning I had to get used to putting them in and out, like getting the right way for it to properly suction. But now I've got it and I love it. And yeah.
Amazing.
That's that.
So this time it's a very short period. We just thought we pop in and we give you some tips. Obviously, this session is more for women, unfortunately. But for you men, you learned, you know, and maybe if you have a woman in your life and you care about her, maybe you can ask her to watch this session and she will learn a lot about it, you know. So thank you so much for watching again. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, for sure like. And hopefully we will see you very soon again.
Thank you and see you next time.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.